Welcome to this full OBS tutorial where we're going to go over everything that OBS has to offer and then how to set up OBS for you in a way that you don't need fancy editing to start posting on YouTube, LinkedIn, and all the other social medias that you want to start creating content for. This is the OBS screen if you just installed it. And if you haven't installed OBS yet, I'll leave the link down in the description below so you can download it and get started. So once you download it and installed it, this is the screen that you're going to see. And here you'll have the controls, the scene transitions, the audio mixer, the sources, scenes, and everything on it. Basically, this is all empty when you start because you need to add your sources, your scenes, the audio mixer, and things like that. So you're basically going to go and create a new profile. So OBS tutorial. And you can leave this on. And with the tutorial, it will ask you a few questions like if it's for streaming, if it's just for recording, or are you using this as a virtual camera? So the three options that you have here is streaming. If you're streaming for YouTube, live on Facebook, something like that. If you're optimizing for recording, like you're just gonna record your videos for YouTube, but you're not gonna go live, or if you're gonna be using this as a virtual camera on a Zoom meeting or anything like that, where like maybe you wanna record your camera and do a Zoom call. So I'm just gonna leave this on recording because I think this is the setting that most people are gonna be using. And then here's your base canvas resolution. Canvas resolution is the resolution here that you're gonna see on OBS. So mine, I usually edit this to use it in 4K, but we'll leave it at 1080p for now. And then this is the settings that the program is recommending to me. So recording encoder hardware, record quality, high quality, base resolution 1080p, output. So if you want to always match the base and the output, because then it's easier for your computer to compute this than if you have different, like if your canvas is 4K but the output is 1080p, that's gonna need like more processing power from the computer. And then we're just gonna apply the settings, and this is the OBS. And if you noticed, is like it doesn't show anything, right? That's because we don't have any sources or any scenes here. So this is basically what you're gonna see is the audio mixer, the scene transitions, the controls. Here you can start streaming, start recording, start the virtual camera. Here's the settings, studio mode, we're gonna talk about that later, and settings as well. The idea on OBS is that you can basically create multiple scenes for what you're doing. So like this is what you guys are seeing right now is a scene. If I change for my camera, it's another scene where I can talk to you here. And then if I want to go back to the other scene that we have, boom, this is another scene. And then this is another scene. And you can go back and forth and change whatever sources you have on the scene and make it the way you want. So you have different scenes that you can cut from and make a video that you want. So in this scene, I'll add, and you see here that you have a ton of options here. So you have image, you have media source, you have scene, so you can use another scene as an input on this one as well. So I'm just gonna grab like a video capture device and add, create new one. And then I have the options here. I can use my webcam. I can use anything that I want here to create. So let me just release the camera because I'm using a different app to record this, and then you guys can see it here. So now I release my camera, I can add as a source. So I'll go here, video capture, create a new one. And then there it is. My camera is here. So I can add this here. F2, you can rename it, and then main camera. But if you see here, the audio is coming from my main camera and I don't want that. So I'll also add this microphone, audio input, and then I can select the Shure. And now I have the audio input, and now I have the camera and the microphone. So this can be scene number 1 when I can say main composition. So I can add another scene here where it's going to be the screen share. And then here I'll add the microphone again, add existing, and then I'll add again, and now I'll add the display capture that's gonna capture my display. Add it, create a new one, and then automatic, and then I can choose which one I can use. So now I can see the screen, and let's say that I want to see myself all as well. So I'm gonna go here and add video capture device, main camera. But now I have to resize it. So that's it for the first overview. You have the screen share, you have the main composition, and you can switch between the two. Next up, I'll talk about settings and what are the best settings for you to record your videos and how to do it.